Hey guys, BellaNG here, and today I'm back for another video. It has been a while that I really want to do this video because I feel like I want to tell you guys and be truly honest with you guys, and I don't know, I really want to just tell out this story so I can just accept it and maybe help you guys through a lot of stuff and just show you guys that you can go through it, and yeah. So basically, I told on Instagram that I would do my coming out, or do a video about it when I will be enough strong to accept everything, the hate, that comments and stuff like that. I will come out with it. But I think honestly at this point I cannot change anything about it. So why not just telling and just like let myself free and just accept it, and maybe this video would help a lot of people. So that's my point. I really want to help people, and a lot of people have been confessing to me about my my story, and they really want to tell me, and they told me about their life, and I try to help them, and it makes me just feel happy to know that I can help people. So this video is gonna be just me talking. So yeah. So, right now I'm 15 and I'm in depression. You're probably gonna say like, oh, depression, blah blah blah, every teen has a moment of depressive moment in their life, but for me it started when I was 12. And it's not my first depression, I will tell you. And I'm gonna explain it from the beginning so you guys can understand. So, when I turned 13, I was like 12, like around 13, like just the beginning of my 13th year, I guess. I was like on Skype playing Animal Jam, I had fun, and I was not stupid, but I was just like not knowing, like, like all you see is good people, so you're like, nah, like people are just kind and sweet until you see bad things. So I was on Skype, talking to friends, and just normally doing what I do on Animal Jam, and on my Skype I used to add you know all people that I thought were playing Animal Jam, and yeah, so there was that one person that I thought he was playing Animal Jam, and I was like, okay, and then we started talking, and I was like, ha ha ha, like, I was just not stupid, but just did not know anything bad could happen. And yeah, so he told me he was 15, and he was blah blah blah. I was like, cool, blah blah blah, I'm 13, and basically, we're talking and stuff. And I did not realize at that point that you can so fake your age, so fake who you are on the internet. And that just happened. Like, we're talking and stuff, and then we were like, I don't know how everything like started, since it happened like a really while back, and it's really far away from my memory since the time that this person and I have like been there. Like, there's a lot that happened, so you know. So yeah, so basically, he was like kind of forcing me to do stuff. He was like mentally abusing of me, and at 13, you're not thinking not correctly, but you're not in a position to make decisions, important decisions, and you're just a kid, like you live your kid life, and um, I did not realize how dangerous it could be and stuff like that. So he was mentally abusing me, and honestly, at that time, like honestly, like when I see myself there, I would just freak out. Like if I would be turned down, I would be like, why did you do that? Like what happened? Like but at that age, at that moment, precise, mentally abused, you're not in position to make really clear decisions. And he was like really forcing me. I know it might sound stupid, like, oh, you should have been like deleting him and blah blah blah, but think about it. He's like threatening you. I don't know how to say that word. Like he's threatening you. Sorry, my English is bad. And he's like, saying like just things that just scares you, and he's saying if you don't do this, I'm gonna do that, blah blah blah. So it scares you. So you actually just do it because you're scared. When you're scared, just 1 minute, just think about it. I know it's just like really dramatic this, but example, you're in the street, you have your purse with a lot of money, and there's a guy who came up to you, he put his gun on your head and say, give me your purse. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give him your purse, right? Because this is what we want to do. We want to survive, we're scared. But if you realize at that time you're scared, you don't know what to do, so you're just gonna obey to that person because you want to survive. So if you really, after a while of this happen, you're in that position, you're not scared, you're like clearly making a good decision, and you're thinking about this, maybe you would have been like, oh, maybe I have a knife, I could just stab him I have a knife in my purse, I can just stab him, or you're just like realizing what you could have done doing. But because when you're scared, you're not thinking clearly. So, and he started to like force me to Skype him and stuff, and I realized he was not 15. He was actually 25, which is scary, I know, but I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I wanted to delete him, but he was forcing me. He was like, I'm gonna know where you live, I'm gonna find you, blah blah blah. And with your IP address, you can barely, we don't know. And I was so scared, and I was stuck in that. And then he was basically like sexually abusing me. Maybe you're thinking like, oh, he's not touching you, he's not there where you are, blah blah blah. But think about it. At 13 years old, you're not supposed to do sexual stuff for a man who's mature, who is over 18. He's forcing you to do things because he's saying that he's gonna do this or that, he's gonna find you and blah blah blah. What are you gonna do? You're scared. And sexual abuse is not only physically, there's way more. So there's on internet, there's on this, on in real life, there's like many possibilities. And so just imagine, sexually abused on Skype, mentally abused, that's really destroying a part of your life. This is really destroying your self-esteem. So he was calling me, you're a slut, you're this, you're that, and like calling me names and making me the bad person. This is all my fault. You're just worthless, you're a slut, you're this, you're that, and just making me feel bad. So once I tried to delete him, I was like, okay, I'm deleting him, I'm scared, I don't want to do this anymore, I don't want him to force me to do these things anymore. So I deleted him off Skype, I blocked him. No, I did not block him. I think I just not deleted my Skype, but I deleted one of my Skype, but he has like 3 of my Skype, so I did not thought about that. I did not think about that. So like, yeah. And then I thought it was safe. I deleted Kick. I was like, okay, I'm safe. And then I realized I got a DM message. I was like, okay. I clicked. And then it was just a message of his friend threatening me that I don't know if I say this word correctly. Sorry about that. Threatening me to say like, if I don't talk to him again, like I'm gonna have big troubles and he's gonna ruin my life and stuff like that. So I really got scared, and I did not know what to do. So yeah, so this was a really big part of my life. I attempted suicide a few times. The police came over at my house. My parents saw me through this. They talked to the guy, and the police told me that they cannot do anything about it since he lived in United States, I think California or Florida, I'm not sure, but so they could not do anything about it, so they could not get him to prison, which is really bad because I wanted him to go in prison for all the things that makes me suffer, like still today, it makes me like upset because I wish he could go to prison for what he did, because it's a crime, and maybe he's gonna do that to another girl, and I don't want that little girl just be as upset as I am. And I got a lot of support from my parents, so maybe that girl won't have that support, and maybe she's gonna die because she will be tired of this and will do like me. I tried to attempt suicide, and maybe she's gonna do it too. I mean, this is what makes me upset, because I don't want anyone else to live through that. Like, this is a part of your life you don't want to have at all. Also, when that time, I also had family trouble, just in general, my parents, oh, not my parents, but my family, like, were just, throwing, like, just, they're, like, we're just, like, started to, you know, trouble, and my grandpa, he was, one of them was, like, violent, he was alcoholic, and, he almost hit me once, and it really scared me, and I'm just scared of him now, but I know he loves me, but it's just, like, mental problems that he has. And my grandma, she's like, just making me through all of the problems. She's like saying, oh, just imagine when I'm gonna die, blah blah blah, just to make me feel bad and upset, just to make me care about her. And then there's like more of my family that like got drama and stuff, and like example, like my grandpa once, he came out to my house and he was like banging on the door, almost like he almost got through the door, like because he was like so pissed off, and I was home alone. My parents were like far away from the house, so I got so scared, and I was there. I had the phone. I was ready to call 911 if he would get into my house. And for like an hour and 30 minutes, I think, he was there at the door. I was in a corner crying, waiting for someone to help me. So uh, that was just like, because my family was always there for me, and now I feel like I had nobody, and all of the drama was going on, and I saw horrible things too about my family, and yeah, and on the other side of my family, I have a grandpa that I never met, and he's basically he has like mental problem, and he tried to kill his wife, which is my grandma. He tried to kill his two sons. He actually killed his cousin by drugging him so bad that he actually got a heart attack and died. So like just making me think that I have that like just person who murder people or just like do bad things is in my family. Like, wow, I don't want people to notice me with that like, no, I don't want him to be in my life. He's nothing for me. And yeah. So also for my, well, now I think it was like when I was 14 too, and like all of this like ended, and like just like the guy too. I mean, it took a while before everything just like was okay, but we just did not say anything, so we just like kept quiet, and I did not tell anyone, and I felt upset about it. So it was making me like, it was driving me crazy. I was depressed. I was starving, cutting, just did not know what to do. And I got through it. I'm still going through it, and I'm at the point of my life that I want to tell people, I want to inspire people, to people know that even though you live hard stuff, I mean, I know my past is not so rough, maybe for you, maybe you live more, but you can get through it, and I just want like people to just feel okay, and it's okay, it happens, like things like that happens, but you have to get through it, you have to stay strong, and after a while you can be just free sitting it, free telling people your story, when you're gonna be good about it, you're gonna be okay. I still have really anxiety problem and stuff like that, but it's kind of getting better, we're gonna say. I barely sleep too. I have medicine for that, and I have medicine for depression. But I mean, I'm getting through it, and I just want to inspire people, and I want them to just, you know, be okay with that. So I don't care if I'm gonna get a lot of hate, because maybe this video is gonna give a message, and it's gonna actually make someone do something to change their life in a better way. Or maybe it's gonna stop someone from cutting, starving, or because I starve myself. I used to starve myself a lot. Or just like, make someone do something positive for their life. So just hate me if you want, but I don't care, because I'm just trying to help people out there who had a big secret like I did. So you can judge me, but I don't care, because I just want to help. So hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, so I'm always there if someone want to talk to me. I mean, a lot of people do that. So bye guys.